I'm on the cover of a magazine. Then let me zoom in on the better signature. I'm the only vegan on the cover of Cleveland Magazine. Still so crazy to say that. Oh my gosh. So a few months ago, Cleveland Magazine reached out to interview me for their November issue. The entire issue was going to focus on veganism, which I thought was really huge for a mid-sized city to dedicate a magazine issue to. We had the interview. It was wonderful. I hung up and just decided to wait for November for the issue to come out. After that initial interview, I get another email. And this email asks if I would like to be on the cover of the magazine. I was shocked, wild. I'm just honored. There were some problems leading up to the issue, though. And the first was, how do you prepare for a magazine cover? There was a point in my career where I had a whole team. I had people to go to for support when opportunities like this arrive. I don't have that anymore. I am a one-woman show. And while I'm happy to be doing it on my own, it comes with its own challenges. The first challenge was, how am I going to be visually represented on this cover? And there are a lot of factors to how you are perceived visually. The first line of defense was to reach out to Cleveland Magazine to see if they were hiring a makeup artist. I kind of already knew that answer was going to be a no, but they affirmed it by saying there won't be a makeup artist on set. That's fine. That's fine. I was mentally prepared for that. Now I have two options. I can trust my skills as a makeup artist and try doing my makeup myself. I'm still not very good at makeup, so I put that option to the side and moved on to the queen of makeup art here in Cleveland. Mind you, there are a lot of really good makeup artists here in Cleveland. I decided to go with one that I had met personally and is vegetarian, so we have that in common. She just has a wonderful spirit and energy. She is now doing like the head of glam for the Cavs cheerleaders. Like, she's really that girl. And I needed that girl to do my makeup for the magazine cover. The next issue was, what am I gonna wear? I was told that there would be a green backdrop and was asked to bring like a white top as a contrast. I took that very literally and brought like white tops. Super white. They kind of clash with the background, and the only shirt that I brought that was a good fit is a shirt that I really don't like. I was kind of bummed that I had to wear it for the cover, but my only saving grace is my mother loves this shirt. She loves it. And I love my mom. So no matter what anybody thought, including myself, about the shirt, my mom was going to be happy. And that was all that mattered to me. I got on set and it was a wonderful experience. It was almost all women in the space. The studio was incredible, highly suggest. Like, the team was great. The Cleveland Magazine staff was great. There was a dog there. The dog was such a sweetheart and just added to the overall experience. The photographer made me feel so comfortable, which is a big feat because I'm generally like pretty uncomfortable on set. Got to shoot the cover holding one of my favorite sandwiches in the world. More on this later because you have to try it, especially if you're in the Cleveland area. The Cleveland Magazine team allowed me to be a part of like the final picks. So we narrowed it down to about 7 images that we thought could make a good cover. So no matter which one they ended up picking, I felt confident that I would like it.
You look like hesitant, maybe? Yeah, sometimes with my cheek around.
All in all, it was just a really, really fantastic experience that I was so honored to be a part of. There was still one lingering issue when it comes to my feelings about my presentation. There's something in photography called retouching, where after the pictures are taken, somebody goes in and makes like little tweaks to the image to make it look even better. Different retouchers have different styles, and I saw some past Cleveland Magazine covers where I didn't love the style of retouching and was a bit nervous that that was the style that was going to be applied to my photo. I know that there should be some sheen to skin, but I don't want too much. I was really nervous about seeing the cover because once I see it and I look sweaty, then there's nothing I can do. But at the same time, I didn't want to be calling Cleveland Magazine, like nitpicking about the retouchers editing style. I'm on the cover, but it's not my cover or my magazine. My theory was if I saw the magazine in person, I'd be so elated to see it that I wouldn't really care about the minute details. So I really, really was adamant about seeing the cover in person for the first exposure. To me, that would happen on November 1st because it's a November issue. Like, of course, November will be when it comes out. Didn't realize that magazine issues come out maybe about a week before the start of the month. So I started getting people texting me pictures of the magazine, even though I hadn't seen it myself yet. Tried my best to shield my eyes because I was going to see the magazine for the first time at a magazine cover party that a few of us organized. The sandwich that I'm holding on the cover is from a place in Cleveland called Beet Jar. Beet Jar makes the best vegan sandwiches here in Cleveland. I love the place so much. I go there all the time and was really honored to be holding one of their sandwiches on the cover. Beet Jar agreed to host a magazine cover launch party and celebrate with our respective communities the launch of this cover. And then let me zoom in on the better signature. When I got there, I got to see the magazine for the first time. I actually ended up going live, so a lot of you got to see the magazine cover at the same time that I did. I was super pleased. I definitely had a little sheen to my skin, which is healthy, but I was so happy with the way that the editor finally edited the final photo. I was super happy with the interview that was inside the magazine. And all in all, I was happy to be celebrating with my Cleveland community inside Beet Jar. They gave out samples of the airport sandwich, which is the sandwich that I'm holding on the cover, and everybody loved it, which was not a surprise. Everything in Beet Jar is delicious. And people just have really nice things to say about the cover, really nice things to say about the article. We had some people come that were also in the magazine. The magazine issue also brought a lot of attention to some local vegan businesses here in Cleveland. I'll put some of my favorites here on the screen. So if you'd like to check them out too, please be my guest. Here is the magazine in real time. I'm super pleased. I look at every element of the magazine and know what went into it, and I just think it's perfect. I think everything about it is perfect. And I'm just really honored for the opportunity. Thank you so much, Cleveland Magazine. Thank you so much, City of Cleveland. Thank you so much, Beet Jar. Thank you to everyone who played a part in making it possible. And I'm on the cover of a magazine. Crazy. If you'd like to hear any more stories about me being vegan in Cleveland and in other places, you can check out some of my other videos. Also subscribe, especially if you've been watching my videos for a while and just haven't, you should subscribe. I want you to make sure you catch all these things that I'm sharing. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.